Results Radio podcast. Now listen to a slice of wisdom, a concept, a sentiment, a theory, and maybe even a rant from one of your industry colleagues. For the record.
Hey, welcome to For the Record, episode 57, with me as my special guest. Yes, it's a first, my very own For the Record episode, and I have a very special message for the industry. Hello, friends. Carm Capriotto, the aftermarket podcast guy and the creator of the premier aftermarket podcasts, Remarkable Results Radio, the Town Hall Academy, and the For the Record series, where you are right now. I've never been so personally enamored in an industry-wide program that has so much upside, and I want you to get involved, and that's my story today. Hey, are you considering implementing digital vehicle inspections in your shop, but you're just not sure where to start? Well, let FlexCheck Auto guide you through the process. You know, making the switch from paper to digital vehicle inspections can seem daunting, but FlexCheck Auto makes the transition a smooth one. You know, implementing FlexCheck Auto has so much upside, increased average repair order, and increased customer satisfaction that you'll wonder how your shop ran without it. This fully customizable digital vehicle inspection platform conforms to your needs. So whether you're a one-man shop starting out or a large, established, multi-bay operation, you can customize inspection processes to your specifications. That's the big key here. The system will guide your technicians through each of the steps for a smooth, consistent process that's easy to use, easy to understand, and real easy to implement. Let FlexCheck Auto guide you, your techs, your shop, and your customers into a much better way of doing business. Hey, so glad to have you engaged with the For the Record podcast series. Now, if you are listening on desktop and you'd love to be mobile, do it. It's so easy. You can download my listening app from your app store. Just search for Remarkable Results Radio and subscribe, or go to your favorite podcast listening app and subscribe to Remarkable Results Radio. Listen for free anytime and anywhere in the world. Okay, I've got a big ask for you. In the next few minutes, I'm going to set up a compelling reason, I believe, to get involved with the Brakes for Breasts national program. This is a strong program that is nearing the $1 million donation milestone, and I feel it. And if you get involved this year, this could be the year. Brakes for Breasts hits the goal and goes beyond. As I said, this is my first For the Record episode, and it may not be my last. Maybe this format change is perfectly timed. Hey, all I ask is that you complete the entire podcast, listen all the way through, maybe it's 10 minutes or so, then decide if you want to do this. And I hope I convince you. Hey, here's a first. It's Carm, and this is my own For the Record session. And warning, there may be more like this. Hey, what are you doing to help and support your community? What are you doing to support the industry? Well, two lady service professionals have created a jewel of a program that continues to grow in support and influence in the industry. It's Brakes for Breasts. Hey, please do me a favor. Listen to what I have to say before hitting the stop button. You need to know why I'm speaking to the value of this program and why I believe you need to be involved. In a recent Brakes for Breasts webathon that I held a few weeks back, you can watch it again on my Carmcast page on the remarkableresults.biz website. I learned some startling facts about cancer, especially breast cancer. Now, did you know that there are 250,000 cases of breast cancer annually? Well, I got to think about the phenom of 6 degrees of separation. You know, I guarantee you know someone who knows someone who has gotten breast cancer, who is a survivor, or someone who lost someone to breast cancer. Before going any further, my respect and admiration to Laura Frank, whose life has been touched by cancer, and Leigh Anne Best. Now, they both started Brakes for Breast with a handful of shops in the state of Ohio. These ladies know the service business, and they are extremely involved in their shops. Big, big kudos go to Laura and Leigh Anne. I was truly in support of this program, as I have friends who lost someone to breast cancer or who continue to be a survivor of it. And then it hit home. On May 21st this year, my wife Anne was diagnosed with breast cancer. Now we are in it for whatever it takes. We are currently working the prognosis, and we see a positive outcome with the treatments that are planned, so we are in it for the rest of our lives. So as I think about the power of what Brakes for Breasts is doing, working with Dr. Vincent Tui of the Cleveland Clinic, who is working on a breast cancer vaccine. That's the ticket. See, this cause couldn't be more important and relevant for our industry. Prevention is the goal. Don't we work tirelessly to help our customers maintain their vehicles so they get many miles of safe and reliable driving, preventing breakdowns? Now, this exclusive automotive aftermarket program has raised $747,771 since 2011. Amazing. Every dime, I said every dime raised has gone to this research. No salaries taken, no monies for an ad campaign. All the monies received, every dime, go to Dr. Tui for the research of a breast cancer vaccine. Imagine the power of this program, and all held together by the sheer passion of two of your peers. You know, I get a chance to interview, meet, and talk to many aftermarket service professionals. I know that the best of the best are involved and engaged in their communities. It is exactly what a small business person should be doing. Now, you are a community business. You earn your living in your community, and many live in the communities that they serve. Thinking about the community efforts that we do every year, such as supporting important charities, sponsoring sports teams, wounded warriors, veterans, services for safe and reliable vehicles for deserving charities, and Toys for Tots, just to name a few. Now, I got to think about how important the Brakes for Breast program is for the aftermarket, something on a national basis we can call our own. Hey, please don't leave me now, because I was thinking about traffic deaths per year on our road, and I believe the number in 2018 is close to about 40,000. I checked with Dr. Tui about cancer deaths. He told me that the American Cancer Society estimates that in 2019, 41,760 American women will die from breast cancer, and an additional 13,980 women will die from ovarian cancer. Thus, an estimated 55,740 American women will die from these diseases in 2019 alone. And since Dr. Tui is Cleveland-based, he drew an analogy that these deaths represent more than the combined capacity of Progressive Field, where the Cleveland Indians play, that's 35,041, and Quicken Loans Arena, where the Cleveland Cavaliers play basketball, that's 20,562. Now, hang in there with me, please. I want to convince you to get involved. Now, that's my mission here. I've rarely asked for much except our friendship and to subscribe and listen to the Aftermarket's premier podcast. And then I started to think about all the monies being invested in automated driver assistance systems, ADAS, to minimize accidents and deaths from vehicles. I believe that most of the money invested in ADAS and autonomy is from the private sector. Sure, government may be providing grants for study. However, we, the consumer, will ultimately pay for technology or services that new vehicle technology will bring to us. Sorry about this parallel to our industry's great tech revolution. However, my reasons is that the diseases that afflict us need our support and investment. As I said earlier, we all know someone who's been touched by breast cancer, which is why the Brakes for Breast campaign can have an appeal within your community and customer base. So technically, here's how it works. You promote for the entire month of October, free brakes with a brake job. That's where you need to sit down with your supplier and ask for their support. You provide 10% of the ticket to Brakes for Breasts and to the breast cancer vaccine research. And if you listen to Carmcast 35, you can hear Dr. Tui tell you the progress that they're making. Many shop owners tell you that getting your supplier on board is the toughest part. There are many clever ways to make this happen. First, invite them to a meeting, show them the website, ask for their help, show what's in it for them. Now, if reluctant to commit, you can then explore options. You can split your brake business between a couple suppliers and ease their burden. You can promise guaranteed first call for the entire month of October and November. You can promise new support levels on certain product lines. Get creative. You must make this a win-win program so the supplier benefits from the support they're giving you. Keep in mind again and understand this program is zero profit. All the money go to researching breast cancer vaccine. However, they do have marketing materials that you can download and print, such as wall cards, flyers, posters, logos, postcards, banners, floor graphics, shirts, mailers, press releases, and more. And you get talking points to help you get your supplier on board. Please see the show notes with links to everything you ever wanted to know about Brakes for Breasts at remarkableresults.biz/F057. Supplier engagement seems to be one of the toughest parts of the program. However, many who have gotten on board continue year after year once they understand how important this program is. So don't be afraid of the free brakes issue. I believe you'll find a supplier willing to help and work something out with you. Now, if you get on board right now, you've got plenty of time to start planning your marketing and social media campaign to promote Brakes for Breasts for the month of October. Simply get to their website, brakesforbreasts.com, register, and get started. Hey, I'm putting a portion of my industry influence and muscle behind this because I believe in what Leigh Anne Best and Laura Frank are doing, and also in Dr. Tuohy's commitment to the vaccine. In fact, the Department of Defense provided him a large grant to further his research because of a high incidence of breast cancer in the military. Now, this tiny little grassroots idea started in 2011 with 5 Ohio repair shops and has done a phenomenal job with every dime invested. They took their monies from personal pockets and a few kind sponsors to help defray the cost of websites, etc. They've been able to get some press on this program. However, what strikes me is that only shops from 34 states are involved in this, and that 16 are not represented. Just consider the number of shops in the U.S., let alone North America. Now, last year, $141,061 was raised with just 138 shops. Just think if there were 500 participating shops. Oh, I'm asking you to become part of this national exclusive independent movement. Hey, can you believe that out of the 6-figure number of shops in the U.S., only 0.0005% are involved? Nowhere close to a whole number. It's time. Shop owners in North America consider this as an important personal program you can get behind because it comes from shop owners to shop owners for the right cause, and I know you know someone who's had their life changed from breast cancer. Now, to sum this up, you've got a proven program that's been consistent, strong, supportive, and vigilant to this cause. It continues since 2011, and Dr. Tuohy is grateful for every dime. And he's also a really nice guy. This is an aftermarket program that is supported by independents. Do you start seeing the positives here? Many who participate come back year after year because it is in their heart. They feel it. They know someone who's been touched by breast cancer, and ultimately they know that community engagement is critical to their success. The customer wins with free breaks. Your supplier enjoys some additional business. The service professional wins through the marketing exposure and by making new friends and customers through word-of-mouth marketing. And of course, the world will win through funding research to discover a breast cancer vaccine. So let me push you hard to get behind Breaks for Breasts. www.breaksforbreasts.com. Thank you for doing this. Ann and I will continue our fight.